All right, we are tracking some summer heat in the forecast. That should be no surprise here in Kern County, but actually it's not here in Kern. It's not the Southwest that's dealing with this the worst. It's actually the East Coast that's really dealing with the effects of some abnormal summer heat here today. Let's take a look at the temperatures they're looking at. Of course, the weather story, summer heat, but the temperatures impressive over on especially the Northeast. New York and Boston, both 102 today. I looked at Boston. That's the hottest temperature they've had in over a decade. So yes, 102 is nothing here in Bakersfield, but for parts of the East Coast, that is unusual heat. And unfortunately, it's going to have a lot bigger impact in those areas too. They're not used to that level of heat. In fact, we're looking at temperatures in Boston and New York that are warmer than Bakersfield, warmer than Vegas, and almost as warm as it is in Phoenix. This is very unusual. It's going to stick around another 24 hours or so too before things cool off. Here in Kern County, unfortunately, we do not have a cooling trend in our forecast. We're going to be looking at temperatures that are going to be pretty close to 102 in Bakersfield here by the end of the forecast. Through the night tonight, comfortable 50s and 60s for the most part, but we're going to see those slow step ups toward heat. In fact, the hottest parts of Kern County tomorrow could already be returning to the triple digits. That'd be the Indian Wells Valley. Here in Bakersfield, I've got 95. That's right about average for this time of year. So about where we should be, where you'd expect us to be, and that typical classic midsummer heat, triple digits coming soon as well. Winds relatively calm. That's something we usually see with these hot weather patterns built in. So we're looking at hot temperatures, low winds, and likely some hazier conditions as high pressure continues to take control of the forecast. So for tomorrow, still fortunately just moderate air quality. No air quality issues in the immediate future. Comfortable early. By the time we get to the afternoon, well into the 90s, and we could hit 100 as soon as Thursday. I've got 99 for Thursday, but I take us into the triple digits by Friday, and then I just keep us there for the rest of the 7-day forecast. So yes, we've seen triple-digit heat so far this summer, but what we have not seen is an extended stretch of triple-digit heat. So no heat waves so far. We could very well be looking at our first here over the next coming days. The rest of Kern County, the Kern River Valley, very likely getting close to 100 as heat and high temperatures are peaking this weekend into early next week. Mountain areas will be near 90, and we are looking at another prolonged stretch of triple digits in the desert. Not extreme heat for this time of year, but it's going to stick around for quite some time.